day 60 of recovery from RFF phalloplasty. So I wanted to talk about a specific topic because a lot of people are pointing out with my surgery and like me showing my arm a little bit more, my leg, they're like, wow, like that looks like it really hurts, especially when things looked a lot worse than it does right now. So I kind of wanted to talk about pain and what that's been like for me, and just over the course of like the last 2 months, how things have progressed. So when I first woke up from surgery, I definitely will say I was in a bit of pain. I would say about a 3 or around that. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I expected, but I could definitely tell that things were quite sore. But because of the amount of antibiotics, medications, and like everything that I was hooked up to, it really wasn't as bad as I expected. And I would say, honestly, at the worst part when I was in the most pain was maybe about a 4. And that was pretty much where I think the highest it ever really went. And when it got to that point, I would definitely let my doctor or somebody know and say like things are starting to hurt a little bit more, and then they would give me more medication or more antibiotics or whatever it was that I needed to be able to bring that down. So at our worst it was about a 4, and I would say that was between the first and the third day. Once I hit the 4th day, things definitely maybe stayed around a 2 or a 3. It started to kind of slowly go down and down as I slowly got closer to about a week. And then once I hit about a week, it was maybe around a 2, and kind of just stayed around that until about 10 days post-op. The worst pain I would say, other than the first couple of days, was when they ended up taking off the splint on my arm. That was definitely sore because, holding onto a graft that was still new, plus having to take off the splint that was on it was not fun, and all the bandages. It definitely was about a 4 for that experience as well. But once that came off, and then going into the shower, it was really honestly not that sore. Same with my leg. It wasn't as sore as I thought it would be. It was again about a 2. Nothing more than that. I was very shocked. And then also, I know a lot of people talk about the vaginectomy area and that being sore. It really wasn't too bad, I found. Honestly, I think my plane trip and sitting was a little bit awkward and a little bit sore, but again, wasn't maybe around a 2 or 3. So all in all, like, I was shocked to see that my pain was only maybe about a 4 throughout most of my experience, and never really went above that, but mostly, stayed around a 2. Now being 2 months post-op though, I would say my pain on an average day is maybe like a 1, if that, because depending on the day, if I'm moving a lot, I'm having to like just go for a lot more walks, or we're doing a lot of errands or something, depending on what I am doing, my pain may be about a 1. And then even then, like, I do take Tylenol or something if I'm finding that it's starting to get a little sore. But on a daily basis, it's honestly usually nothing. I really haven't been in much pain, like I said, since day 10. And, it's just been such a minimal pain for me that I'm kind of a little bit shocked, honestly, with the surgery, with the recovery, and how the pain has been, because I know with some of my past experiences, I definitely expected the pain to be a lot worse. And also from talking with other trans, guys like myself that went through this experience, I definitely was prepared for, a higher intense pain. But also too, I have to say on this is that I do have quite a bit of a high pain tolerance, and normally with recoveries and stuff, I don't deal with a lot of pain. I think my worst pain was actually with my hysterectomy, and that was due to a lot of complications around that as well. Even though with this experience, I've still actually had complications, those complications have not really caused or created a lot more pain, which I'm very grateful for. So, all in all, my pain has been very minimal, and that's, I'm just really grateful for. But this is, my experience, and, be able to talk about this and share this. This isn't going to be the average experience. I do know a lot of people deal with, quite a bit of pain, especially in the first, week to maybe even 2 weeks, and then usually starts to decline after that. But yeah, I just wanted to share this experience with you all and share, my story on, my outcome with pain and just what that looks like. But anyways, yeah, I hope that you like this video, and I hope that this helps. And if you have any questions about anything, always feel free to put them down in the comments down below. And as always, there will be a link in my description that'll give you access to my Amazon wish list and recovery tip option if you would like to help and support in that way. But also that it will give you access to all my other social medias if you want to go and check that out, and also follow me on any of those platforms, because then that way you can stay up to date on my story and just other parts of my life that maybe I don't share on here. But make sure you do like and subscribe, of course, on here, so that way you can stay up to date on future videos. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and bye for now.